Who let the dogs out? Who, who? Who let the dogs out? Who? Just waiting on someone to come into the live stream so we can chat. Any question and I'll answer it. I will never blink. What's up, people? What's up, Lemon? What's up, WWE guy? Yeah, I am pretty lonely. My day? It's gone pretty good. I gotta eat some donuts and I got to have some coffee. Thanks for complimenting my beard, Lemon. These are Nemesis. Nemesis. I have a pair that's for the sun, but I don't use them right now because it's storming here in Arkansas. You think I can't stop you? Oh shit. That's right, I've returned. I got a big ass massive forehead. Hide the baby oil. Better have the baby oil for this big ass forehead. For that big ass forehead. Who doesn't love Fast and the Furious? Can I ask y'all a question? Do y'all think my hair looks appropriate? Or good? Or decent? I'm hoping that this YouTube thing goes out pretty good. So that way I can celebrate some things with my brother that we would have never had a chance to. That's my dream. If I ever come across a fortune or make a lot of money from YouTube, I'm going to take me and my brother to Alaska because it's somewhere he wanted to go, and then we're going to go to Canada. Hopefully. Can only hope. Got such a big fucking forehead, it's ridiculous. Thank you, Muffin. Look at this, I broke free. Be advised, my subject has lost cuffs in the back seat. Alright, just 1 second. You made me happy, Muffin. Thank you. Alright. Plexiglass. Welcome back, Muffin. I'm planning on doing this stream for as long as I can. So we're looking at like an hour of like chit chatting. Y'all can ask me anything y'all want and I'll answer the questions truthfully. If you want to ask any other type of questions, I'll, answer. Or if y'all want to talk about things and stuff like that. Don't smoke. It's bad for you. I wish I never started. It cost me a lot of my endurance. One of my best feats because of how fast I am. Don't make the same mistake I did. Blue. My favorite color is blue. What's up, Animation Studios? Great minds think alike, Muffin. What? What do you mean is it all I do? Yeah, I'm trying to get viewers, but I don't know what to do. I got banned from the place I was walking on the fence post on because it was someone else's place, so I couldn't use that fence anymore. I wanted to go down to this spot where I live and jump from it down onto the road because it's an overpass with a train. But I was going to do that for a video, but I had to figure out what to do with it or how to do it. So, because it's federal if I, my camera's cooked. What do you mean? How is my camera cooked? Animation? You want some game ideas? Like video games? Make a game about you can make a lot of different games. There's a lot of different game ideas I've had over the years. Like Resident Evil 6 was one of my favorite video games that I played in the Resident Evil series, aside from 5. What I would like to see is for them to bring Albert Wesker back and have like another boss segment with him and stuff. But change it up a little bit. Give him new moves or something. I had an idea for a game like chess. Right? Like chess. And basically the idea of it is to make 5 worlds or 5 like worlds and make it to where there's pawns, bishop, rook, knight, queen, and king, right? And the enemies for the game. And it's a game where you fight, not like in actual chess, but it's like that because the characters are all chessboard pieces. I thought that would be a pretty cool game, but I never had the idea the ability to work with computers like that. So unfortunately, it's a knowledge I lost. You like that idea? That's the idea for the game. It's like I had drawings that I did a long time ago for what each enemy would look like. I had sculpted it out for a long time. If you would like, I could sculpt out some sketches of what each character is supposed to look like. The queen, since it's the most powerful piece in chess, it's supposed to have like teleportation. It can move anywhere on the board basically. So it has teleportation. The enemy figurine or person that would be the queen enemy in the game or whatever. And then the bishops, since they move it diagonal, their thing is they're gonna be like speed units that run through and they hit you, and like in combinations, if there's like 3 of them together with like different other pieces like knights and stuff, and you mix up their abilities each time, then you can make it just like a real fun version of chess, because then people are actually able to fight on a video game. But it's chess, and it's supposed to be strategic with how you defeat the enemies. And you don't use your own pieces. You're just like, you're playing as the character. So the only other game I ever thought of was another game called, I was gonna call it the Robbie the Bomber or some shit. Robert the Bomber. And basically Robert the Bomber, the idea for that game is it's a revenge arc. He basically got all his family and stuff killed, and so he's all about using explosives and stuff, and he can have like C4, he can have grenades, he can have all sorts of different explosives and stuff, and you can get guns from enemies that you wouldn't be able to have as much. It's like a shooting adventure game, basically, with a few like things that you wouldn't be able to do in reality. Each enemy, I had a sketch for them because there's supposed to be 5 in total, because it's a game that I was inspired to come up with from a game series known as Sly Cooper with the Thievius Raccoonus. So the gist is there'd be 5 bosses, and the first boss is the easier boss. It's a snake. This room is going to be flooded whenever it's time to fight the boss that's the snake. Of the people that are in the game, they're the boss characters that basically pissed Robert the Bomber off. And so after that boss fight with the snake, where you have to basically flip switches in a flooded zone to zap him at least like 5 or 6 times in the water without him getting venom. He'd poison you with his venom because he's a boa. And the other character that I had that was after him for the same concept of gaming idea is what was it? I think it was a bull, or maybe it would have been something else, not a bull. It was something like another animal, basically. There was another one that was, he's actually like a person. He's like another normal human, like Robert the Bomber is. He's not like an animal or anything. And his character he's just like really chaotic. I'll be live tomorrow again, Muffin. You got it. I've saved the video of this live stream, and I'll keep talking about the games, so that way if you want to go through and watch it and figure out what games I talked about while you were gone or whatever, you can go into it. I'll just talk about that now, and I'm going to go through it, and you can come to this anytime you need some ideas for each part of whatever game you want to work with. But back to the Robert the Bomber game that I was talking about. Basically, the main character gets his family killed, and he's on a revenge arc for it. And his main thing is using explosives. But he can use guns, but he has to take it from another enemy, and he's not that good at shooting. It's not really supposed to be all about shooting, but it's supposed to be like more about fighting. At 3 tomorrow, at AM or PM? Muffin, AM or PM? I'll just try 3 at some time. But another boss character in the game is going to be like a crane that you have to fight. And it basically fights like throwing punches with kicks, basically. It balls its talon legs up and it's throwing them like kicks. All about it. He's all about kicks and stuff in his character. And each time you defeat one of the bosses, you get a new power. And a power you get from defeating the snake would be something like jump off the wall attack or something. You think of what abilities you give for each boss in the game, and then make it have a new game plus where you can play the game again with all the cutscenes and stuff in it, and while you're playing it, you can change how you can play it. Like, make it like a decision-making game, like Telltale's The Walking Dead, or Telltale's The Wolf Among Us, or something like that, and make it a decision game. That would be a pretty good game. Depending on the boss fights that you put in. You have to make the boss fights more and being entertaining and stuff. The fourth guy is supposed to be a woman. And she's supposed to be the main henchman's, or the main boss's final henchman, basically. And she's protecting him. And you have to defeat her in order to get ready to go to the last land or world or whatever you want to call it in the game, to go fight the final boss, who's a psychopath that basically just did it because he felt like doing it and thought it was funny. So then you get to like choose whether or not you kill or whether or not you spare, and there should be good ending, bad ending based on who you kill and who you spare for the Robert the Bomber video game, if they were to make it from my ideas. And since I'm saying it on a live stream, it would kind of make it a patent of mine, I feel like. So if whenever it comes out, I'm telling you, it'll be a big money maker, as long as they pay attention and use some of my ideas to within reason. The final boss, I forgot what I made his design to be, but his abilities are pretty broken. He's able to use explosives, he's able to use guns. You're gonna have to be, like, if there's a max level in the game, you should have it being a max level of 100. 100 is the max level. And then the recommended level for each boss segment should be like 10. And getting experience should be easy from fighting like random civilians that walk around on the streets and shit. Kind of like in GTA, but it wouldn't be like GTA because it's Robert the Bomber. That's all I was gonna go on about Robert the Bomber. It's a shooting, explosive, like fighting game, basically. Fighting, shooting, and killing game. And I thought that it would be cool to have an Easter egg of something in another game, and make the Easter egg like be me flying out of the vehicle when I flew out the cop car. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in life. I wish more people would come into my stream. It would really make me happy. I don't know how much more I got, but My necklace came undone. It was kind of bothering me. Questions, concerns. I will answer any and all questions. If I'm honest, this is what I'm trying to do for a living, is make YouTube so that way me and my brother can finally have our lives back, because we lost it because the state of Arkansas took us from our families and separated us back when he was 2 and I was like 5. But yeah, the plan is if I make it into a big YouTubing thing, then I'm gonna take him down to Alaska, and then we're gonna go down to Canada, and we might live there. What would y'all like me to play? Would you like me to play the game? Tapping with a knife, you see. Oh, if I hit my fingers will surely bleed. But all the same, some may call it stupid, some may call it dumb. But part the same, we're all the same, because we love that pain and chilling and fun. I'm gonna call it a night for the live stream.